Go ahead, Tehuti.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
White folks are angry in reflecting on what Nike did because, again, they just don't want to admit that America is still a racist country and that the evidence of all the black folks, men and women, who've been shot on videotape right up in their face, they see it, but they don't want to admit what it is. And for Colin Kaepernick to be the face of this round of protest about the behavior of the American criminal justice system, criminal injustice system, and they point men, they pig-ass police, all right, killing black folk, they just don't want to look at it. They see it, and they don't see it. I mean, it reminds me when, as a historian, of all the reports back during the late 1800s and early 1900s, when their soldiers was out there killing the natives on this land. I mean, just massacres. They just wiped the native man off his land and then corralled them in pens and put them on those what's called reservations. But the white folks in general, with their press at that time, what they were reporting in their newspapers, it was always the term that the soldiers had to address the quote-unquote savages. Well, today, a lot of white folks look at, especially urban black men, as savages. And as the police approach us, they think that right away the police, when they say they were frightened, that's why they had to fire their weapons. They were scared for their life. That's just the bullshit that the police got together and have come up with as their common excuse to get away with murder. But going back to the controversy again, Colin Kaepernick, as a mixed race brother, all right, has been the face of protesting the behavior of the American police state. And white folks don't want to admit that. And for a major United States corporation to use him as the face of an ad campaign to promote products, they just can't deal with that. And like Brother Larry said, I was watching him on Babatv just this morning. It was recorded earlier, but like Brother Larry said, you know, if I had some Nike stuff that I'd gone out with my hard-earned money and bought, I wouldn't be burning it up or throwing it away, all right, in protest. That's just stupidity. But that's how stupid people are, especially those that are protesting the fact that black men would protest getting shot in the back, just getting shot straight out, you know, by police forces, which reminds me of what's going on, what they're calling the tragic incidents that happened down there in Dallas, when a brother sitting up in his own home, minding his business, and here's somebody that he thinks is trying to break in his apartment because the door is rattling and it's not opening. He goes open the door to find out what happens, and this white police officer shoots him, thinking that he is in her apartment. But the first, rather than asking him anything, you know, she's got a weapon. Obviously, he ain't got one in his hand. Just ask him, what are you doing here? He would have explained, I'm home. What are you doing here? And she would have found out she was at the wrong place. But the mentality of white police officers, here's a brother that she thinks in her house, and her first response is to pull her weapon and kill this brother. You know, and then she only gets charged with manslaughter. Manslaughter. It was outright murder. So the state of things today is so tragically the same. The more things have changed, say the more they've stayed the same. We in 2018, but things are the same as it was when they first authorized what they call the slave catchers. It's the same as the organized Ku Klux Klan in the South, when they decided that they didn't want black folks to vote in the South. They didn't want any black representatives representing the black people. So the Ku Klux Klan just go out, catch a black person, and kill him. Police are just finding black folks, especially when they're off and alone, and just killing them. But thank goodness for us today, because of the modern invention of the cell phone with its new technology, we can see where brothers are pulling out and sisters are pulling out their phones and recording a lot of these incidents. And the fact of the matter, America is still a police state. And even though some of the police happen to be quote unquote African Americans, a lot of those brothers come at us the same way the racist white cracker police comes at us. And it's time for us to use the harshest language possible that we can use and tactics in order to let the world know that we ain't taking this stuff no more. And what the brothers are doing in the NFL by taking a knee is mild as compared to what could be happening in response to these police murders of black men. So the fact that it's a controversy in the consciousness and in the minds of white people, because they see what's going on, but they really don't give a damn about it. You know, like in fact, as the Trump backers seem to indicate, they wish that all of us would be killed or would just somehow go away, because they think that we are the reason that they are poor crackers. You're not poor because of us. The wealth of America came into existence because of us. You used our labor for free to build the wealth that created what you call capitalism. And you want to maintain the wealth, you know, for yourselves. And you think that the bosses, the owners of the companies and the corporations who are not hiring you or paying you good money is because of us or the new immigrants coming into the country. No, you fool. Look at the economic system that you are a part of. It's capitalism. And capitalism says that there must be a class of people that don't have jobs or have low-paying jobs so that you can be used as a leverage against these companies if the workers working in these companies decide to strike or to slow the businesses down because they want better wages. Wake up, get educated, understand what's going on. But your real problem is this backward ass capitalist system that is running this country. And it's capitalism that's your main enemy. It's not black people. It's not Hispanic people. It's not Muslim people. It's not any what you call an ethnic minority. And by the way, we are the world's greatest population. We have the numbers. You are the world's ethnic minority. Understand that white people are the ethnic minorities, but you all invent terms and throw them around in a way that make you think that you're on top. But you're not on top. You're the minority, and most of us know that. Thank you very much, Baba, for giving me this 2 minutes, you know, to speak out to the people. Hello, Babatv family. Hello, Sarnetta channel family. Hello, world. We are putting our points out here for people to stop and think about what's going on, as opposed to being victims of whatever is happening and just reacting to it. Have a great day.